Hello, good morning. Today is August 12th, 2020. And the reason I am stating the date is because today is my very first day of nursing school. Yay! I just wanted to make a little video, and just comment on that because this is something that I can look back on in 20 months after I have driven myself insane and wanted to quit and do all the things except continue on with nursing school. So today is day one of a 20-month program. Let's see, I think it's 20 months. I think it's like exactly 20 months. Like I think my ID expires 20 months from today. So that's super exciting. It is an accelerated nursing program. I already have a bachelor's degree in accounting. I work as an accountant currently. Not for long, so if any of my coworkers find this, I guess you know, but whatever. People come and go from jobs, it's not a big deal. So that was the important thing I wanted to share this morning. So I am drinking coffee out of my Uterus coffee mug. I think I've shared this with y'all before. This was like, I call it my Pussy Power mug. So this morning it's a Pussy Power mug because nursing school, work, trying to get my house in order, etc., etc. I've been fairly motivated about getting my house in order. Like, if I showed you my house right now, you would not agree with that assessment. But then what you don't know is what the back bedrooms looked like before I started tossing all the crap out of them. And I really wish I had taken a video or pictures of that, but I just didn't because I am who I am. Yeah, so a lot of that stuff, like the cardboard boxes, because we had a bunch of stuff in boxes still. They've been sitting in boxes for either a year or 2 years. Some stuff has been sitting in boxes for like 3.5 years. So we threw away a ton of crap. We had a bunch of empty boxes, so I broke those down. I'm looking at a pile of boxes in my dining room, but I've had to order all sorts of stuff for nursing school. I mean, like all sorts of stuff, right? That's the other thing. I have probably spent over $1,000 out of pocket before, probably well over that actually, before I have even gone to a day of nursing. To start with, I had to pay for all of my transcripts from every single school I've been to, which is my fault, right? I've been to a bunch of colleges. So I had to pay for all of my transcripts from every single college. I had to pay a fee to use, I think it's called Nursing CAS, Central Application System. I had to pay a fee to use that. I had to pay a fee to both of the nursing schools I applied to. No, I think I only ended up applying to one nursing school, but I sent transcripts to 2 nursing schools. No, I sent transcripts to 2 nursing schools plus the school I did my prereq. So I had 3 sets of transcripts, and every single school charges $12 to $15 for transcripts. And I've been to like 5 or 6 colleges. Yeah, so what is that? 6, 15, that's 60, that's 90 times 3, 2, so $300 in transcripts. I paid my application fee to nursing CAS. I had to pay my application fee. I think I did apply to 2 nursing schools. But I had to pay my application fee to both of them. Then I had to pay an acceptance fee when I was accepted into nursing school. I've had to buy polo tops. I've had to buy new slacks. The new slacks are kind of my fault because I lost weight, but if I wasn't in professional capacity, I wouldn't probably own slacks anyway, so I would have had to buy slacks. I've had to buy compression socks. I've had to buy nursing shoes, so some Danskos, which Poshmark for the win, oh my gosh. I had to buy scrubs to wear to anatomy lab. I had to buy specific white tops and white pants to wear to my clinicals. I had to buy a stethoscope. I had to buy face shields. I had to buy pen lights. I had to buy, let's see, I should just like go get my box. Oh, I had to buy a watch with a second hand. And I have watches with second hands, but they're nice watches. So like, I'm not gonna wear a leather band, Fossil watch or a calf hair watch to when I'm checking somebody's pulse or blood pressure or whatnot. I'm not gonna destroy my expensive watch for that. So I have to buy a clipboard. I have to buy books. Oh my God, books. I have to give my school credit. We have a bit of a reprieve because of COVID, everything's virtual. They understand a lot of people have been out of work for a long time. And so they have tried to drastically cut back on the amount of books that we are required to have. But it turns out because there's a lot of people in nursing programs, nursing books are expensive, even used. And so I have books that are $200 a piece, which is insane. $200 for a fucking used textbook? Are you kidding me? So, and I have 5 regular classes, plus I have some extra stuff that apparently it's not a class, but it's mandatory. It's part of our curriculum now. So, but I have books for 5 classes. One of my classes has like 5 different books. Then my other classes, most of them have like 1 or 2 books. But you figure at $200 a pop, but somewhere between $60 and $200 a book for 5 different classes, that adds up quick. So I'm renting a couple books. Some books I bought a PDF version for super cheap from legitimate websites. So like if they're copyrighted, I bought them from legitimate book reseller websites. So this is beyond my control. I had to buy a manual for health assessment. That a brand new one, no, a used one was $42. I think a new one's like $60. Probably because it has tear out pages, which I will never tear out the pages. I will simply take pictures of them, scan them, and upload them to my school's website. So I was trying to figure out if I could do like a transparency overlay and then like write the answers, take a picture, upload it. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in life yet. So I spent money on that. Let's see. I had to get a name pin that goes on my ID badge. You know, that was $7, but like it's all this little stuff that adds up. Like I should go look at my Amazon history and like the unbelievable list of crap. It's not crap, but stuff that I've had to buy. Like I bought a stethoscope case. Did I have to buy a stethoscope case? No, of course not. Well, what the heck am I going to put my stethoscope in if I don't buy one? I did not get my stethoscope engraved, and so because I got it off of eBay secondhand, and so I got a like cuff that goes on it that you crimp shut. I'd pay for that. Was that necessary? No, but when my stethoscope walks away and I can't get it back because it's not, engraved, it's not like nobody could go, oh, this is Christine's stethoscope. So I spent the extra, $8 for a little cuff for it. Badge reels. Did I have to get a badge reel? No, my ID badge comes with a little clicky, like a snap that I could put it through a buttonhole on my collar on my shirts, or actually I don't know if I could get it on my clinical uniforms without a badge reel. But like, are these things mandatory? Stuff like a badge reel, stethoscope case, that stuff's not. But the rest of it, totally mandatory. We have to get some books for proctored exams. $685, not covered by financial aid. Just the outlay is extraordinary. Oh, I had to get CPR certified, so I had to pay for the online portion to the American Heart Association, and then I have to pay for another portion for, then I had to pay for the hands-on portion to somebody else. I had to pay for my background check. I had to pay for a drug test. I had to pay for fingerprints. I had to pay for a second background check. So I've had a local background check. I have to have a federal one. That's for the Board of Nursing. So yeah, background check, 2 sets of fingerprints, a second background check, drug test. Oh, I had to have titers for hepatitis and varicella, which is just chickenpox, for MMR, et cetera, et cetera. So I had to have my titers. I had to have a physical exam. I had to have, I don't have the antibodies for hepatitis B, so I've had to have all my hepatitis B vaccines again. So thank goodness I have insurance that all I had to do was pay my copay for part of this stuff. And so, my cost for all of the medical stuff is minimal, but I have people that are in my cohort that have not gone to school or have not been working since like March. They're furloughed or they're laid off. And all of this has come out of pocket, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for things like titers, for vaccines, which that kind of stuff probably needs to be single payer. Ooh, we're not supposed to talk political stuff. I am disenchanted with our medical insurance. It makes me sad that people have to come out of pocket hundreds of dollars for things like a vaccine. So, especially when they're mandatory. I have been fortunate that I've saved a lot of money in comparison to a lot of my classmates, but It's very expensive. Getting started in nursing school is very expensive. Oh, I had to go buy a new laptop. I didn't have one that met the requirements because I can't use a Chromebook because we're using Respondus Lockdown browser. Part of that's because we're online, and so money has gone like flying out of my pocket. It's unbelievable how much money I've had to spend, and I've not actually attended nurse school until today. Today is my first day. So, and of course it's virtual, which, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so thankful for the way this has worked out, so that I can actually continue to work and then do school after work. It's gonna be like having 2 full-time jobs, but it's only for a semester. So I'm very grateful for the way that has worked out and panned out. And I'm grateful that our school has worked to try to reduce some of the costs of what we need to buy as far as like books and packaging and study aids and stuff like that. Like, I'm very thankful that they've done that for us. So let's see, what else? Oh, anyway, so I started on that rant because I'm looking at like a pile of boxes that you can't see in my dining room. And that pile of boxes is from like all the little stuff I have to buy, like the pen light from the pen light. Some of it's my daughter's books for school came in. My daughter's laptop for school came in. Surprise to me, I didn't know that was coming. I need to buy a privacy screen. Oh, that's right, I gotta order a new one. I have to order a privacy screen for my laptop so that when we're taking tests at school, nobody can see our answers, which we're not taking tests at school. Well, I followed the instructions on the website for, on Amazon. This privacy screen covers like half of my damn computer screen, so I gotta send it back and order a new one or do something other than have the one that I have. So, just all sorts of. Oh, you know what I thought about? New undergarments, because clinical uniforms are white. They are see-through white, and so I am a fairly modest person, despite being mostly naked on this channel repeatedly. But I bought like knee-length undershorts to wear underneath my white pants, and then I'll just wear white tank tops underneath my clinical tops. But like, I didn't own white, shorts that I could have worn underneath my pants, and so I bought some of those, and just the list goes on and on and on. Anyway, okay, so that's enough waxing poetic. I got a bunch of shit to do. I started reading last night. I have 2 lectures today. I have health assessment and I have anatomy today. But I have like one more chapter I need to read for health assessment before we have lecture. But anyway, so that's my morning. First day of nursing school. Hallelujah. I made it to this point. I've been after this for a long time. I only finally made the decision to go to nursing school in December, like days before my 40th birthday. It was like, this is my midlife crisis, right? Like, my midlife crisis is getting a full body restoration and going to nursing school. Probably better than cheating on my spouse, which I don't have, but or going crazy and going to Vegas and deciding to be a stripper, or picking up like a coke or a meth habit. Like, this is a way more productive midlife crisis in my opinion. So anyway, that's the start to my first day of nursing school. I have no idea how long this video is. It's been running for maybe 13 minutes. I'm trying to see the timer. I need to go get new glasses. That's the other thing I need to put on my to-do list, is make an eye exam appointment. So, but I want to go pick out frames before I go to the appointment, because they dilate my eyes, and then I cannot freaking see when they dilate my eyes, and I can't do without my glasses on, so double whammy. Anyway, have a lovely day. It's August 12th. I'm excited. It's the first day of a new chapter in my life. So, yay, 40!